Hello and welcome back to the Dan BTF YouTube channel. Here I am with another football stadiums upload. We're playing GeoGuessr European football stadiums today. This is the classic map created by Goldapalooza. We'll have 3 games and they will get progressively harder. The first game, we can move, we can pan, we can zoom. Second game, there's no moving, and the third game it is NMPZ, no move, no pan, and no zoom. You all know this map, so I won't give it too much introduction, but it has over 500 locations around Europe. I have never gotten a perfect score on this game, which is worth noting. I have 24,999. I think that was in a previous video, and yeah, it's one of the all-time great GeoGuessr stadium maps. You can play along with the links in the description, or you can just watch me play. If you want to answer the question of the video today is, who will win the World Cup in USA, Canada, and Mexico 2026? Which nation at this point, so time of recording is the end of April 2025. Who do you think will win the World Cup next year when it takes place? Also, Dan BTF videos are like London buses. You wait 3 months for me to upload one, and then I do 2 in a week. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel to force me into being a bit more regular with those uploads. Here we go. Game number 1. Let's play. Good luck if you're playing along. And if not, just enjoy the ride. Now, straight away, we have a nice, recognizable stadium here. I don't know the significance of the seats being yellow, so if someone can tell me that. But this is Stade de Louis in Monaco, which is the home of AS Monaco. So we'll go and locate that. We have Nice, and then we have Monaco here, and Stade de Louis 2 is there. And then according to this, we're looking towards the north, so we should be there. And these will be those mountains up behind. And there we go, 53 meters away. A nice start to the game. Next up, we have, this is a stadium that's come up a few times on the channel. This is the Stadion de Alten Fusterei, the stadium of the Old Forester. This is Union Berlin. This is in the east of Berlin. So we'll go and find that. I do have a little bit of a sore throat thing going on. So please do bear with me, because I'm probably going to keep clearing my throat during this. Can we find it? I know it's down towards this. Yeah, there we go. Stadion and the Alten Forsterei. We send that 22 meters away, 5,000 points. I do like Union Berlin. I think they are my German team. Geraldo Becker and Taiwo Awonyi were there a couple of years ago, and they were my FIFA Seasons team. Next up, we have Deloitte. We have .ht.is. So I think this is Iceland. And we have Volarin. Floridana Volarin. And Flickr up there as well. So those are our clues. I'm pretty sure, right? That's Iceland. That's why mums go to Iceland. And yes, what were we looking at? Let's remind ourselves again. So either this or that. Let's just click on there. We have 2 minutes per round, so there's no crazy rush, but it will be a case of go for Reykjavik if we can't see it. So heading in. So a good chance if you're playing against me to go ahead of me here, because we are not going to get this. Okay, so logic of going for the capital paid off. I'm not sure there, unless you know that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a tricky one for most people to locate. So we move on to the 4th of the opening game, and we have 1948 SVG. It looks like GRODOG, maybe? GRO. Das Goldberg. And SVG. And then this is the landscape, which looks kind of Swiss. Also, could be Liechtenstein. Let's just have a look at Liechtenstein. We don't have that. So Switzerland. This one, maybe Austria. I think there's an umlaut above the O. I'm going to click in this general region here, because we sort of Austria, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, and Germany all kind of meet at this point. I guess it is the German-speaking part of Switzerland, but yeah, I'm not going to find that. It was south of Salzburg, and it's Grodig. So we are 244 kilometers away, 3,442, 442. And to end this round, we have FC Victoria, which I think is in the Czechia, in Pilsen. Have I? That's always one that I say. So is So is Pilsen the English spelling, and then it's PLZEN in Czech. Oh, there we go. Victoria Pilsen. So that's there we go. The Dusan Arena. And we'll send that 36 meters away. View results. A pretty respectable opening game, 23,399. Unfortunately, the games do get progressively harder, as in this game number 2 that we're about to start now, we cannot zoom. We can only move. Oh, sorry, we can't move, but we can zoom. And we can pan. So yeah, that was pretty messy the way I said that. Right. Interesting. First thought is Italy, but I actually don't think this would be Italy. Do we have any major clues? No flags, no ads. Got these hurdles, sort of a rusty fence. I have no idea with this one, other than it looks like architecturally, it looks like some of the Italian stadiums that you get, but then I don't know whether this looks Italian. There's something on there. Tough round. I am going to go in Bari in Italy, and hoping that maybe it's in this general area of Europe, but could be anywhere. It was in Milan. So we got the country right. And I suspect, I've never been to Milan, but I suspect if you have traveled to Milan, obviously everyone would go to the San Siro, but that looks pretty central to the town. So it might be something that people will get and will recognize, but we only scored 1,504 on that round. So next up, we have the Stadionul Dan Paltinisanu. And this is what we've got. Judetian Timis. So I would think it's Romania. We can probably get confirmation there. RO on the plate, a nice non-blurred plate. And it looks like we're in the city, in a city at least. So yeah, we'll head to Romania. Now let me just get the words that we have. I'm not sure. Timis would probably be my, Timisoara here is probably, does this look like, it just looks like it's a road around the stadium, right? There is an Olympic stadium here. And when we were looking at it, we're looking south. And there's a car park. I think we're doing all right with this one. Yeah, Dan, there we go. So 14 meters away on that one. That's a good result. Well worked out. This is in France. This is Caen, northern France. And we'll head in for this one. And there's our stadium. We are looking west. So we're probably about there on the road. Send it 17 meters away. On to the next one, round number 4, and we have the Stadium of Light. Away the lads. I have to mention the Netflix documentary every time that we get this stadium. There must be a new series of that due soon. And here we go. Look, this is the San Siro, as mentioned, in the earlier Geosphere in Milan during this game. So the San Siro, the chances of that coming up in the same round is quite interesting. Has this person correctly? I don't think they have. We're just going to go in the middle. Oh, they had, but we still score 5,000 points. Breakdown 21,504. That round in Milan earlier, really lowering our score, but still a respectable score. So we move on to the final game of this video. It's been a fairly swift video, it feels like. We're at 15 minutes at the moment, so does feel like it's gone quite quick. If you're enjoying the content, please do at least give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And here we go. No panning, no moving, and no zooming. Okay. First thought was Marseille, but I don't think it is. This is a World Cup. You can see out the back there, like green hills. My instinct is Brazil. But I'm just thinking, would it be... is that AFC on there? Is it just say FIFA? Oof. This is difficult. Right. Can we score more than 12,000, I think, on this? I'm going to go with... or is it... It's not Porto Stadium, is it? That's quite different looking to this. I'm going to go with Brazil. Brazil is a risky one because if it's wrong, you... let's go Allianz Park. You really... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Volgograd. Okay, so it was Russia 2018, I think. Is that... in my head, I'm thinking, when were all the World Cups? I think it was Russia 2018. 2014 was Brazil. Yeah, 2018. So we scored 0 points on that, 12,000 miles away. Never mind. On to the next one. And it's not going to get any better here. I need to go closer to the screen. And I don't think that's really going to help me. I don't even know what continent that we're on here. My initial thought is I want to go Africa, but if I could zoom in on this writing, then we'd be all right. Oh dear, oh dear. Road markings, are they any help? It looks like we're on a 3-lane road. We're driving on the right-hand side of the road, which rules out a few places, but still not overly helpful. Potentially tropical. You can't actually see it on there, but there's potentially tropical trees on the left. Again, this is one where it could be Turkey, it could be West Africa, it could be like Malaysia. I'm gonna go with Turkey as my guess, just because it's in the middle of the map. But I really don't know this one. Can we score more than 0 points? Yes, we can. It was in Turkey, so that's a kind of a win. But yeah, I really didn't know with that one. So on to the next one. And this will be Atletico Madrid, the Wanda Metropolitano in Madrid. And this is... it's the Riyadh Air Metropolitano. We're looking south. We should be there in the stadium. 23 meters away. That's a good 5,000 points to add to the pot. Now we have, I think this is Naples. That's my gut feeling is that this is Napoli. I might be wrong, but I think this is the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. But let's have a look what we can see. If we go to Naples and we locate the stadium, Napoli at this point of recording are in pole position to win Serie A this season, with Milan doing Inter Milan, doing a bit of a choke job. So my worry, this could be those hills that we're looking at, but not sure. We're looking south. Yeah, okay. I think, I don't know. I'm not actually particularly confident with this one, so I'll send it anyway. And there we go. Yeah, so it was the former home of Paolo Dybala. I think it's Derek Ray would say. That was in Sicily, in Palermo. So I guess we were separated by the, let's just say the Tyrrhenian Sea. There we go, the Med. And then we have Stadio Comunale Luigi Ferraris. And that looks like the colours, at least, of, I would say, Genoa. So that's where we'll have a look first. Is it the colours of Genoa? I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Genoa. We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Where's your stadium, boys? Is that it? No. Is that it? No. I would think this is like right in the... So what's this saying? The center of Genoa is there. Very, very frustrating if you know exactly where this is. Watching me just wander around. Wander Metropolitano. He's had a mare. I'm just going to go quite central. Could be completely wrong. Okay, there we go. It was Genoa, Stadio Luigi Ferraris, and our final score for game number 3, 14,798, which is above the... Oh, actually, I think it's probably below the average score. But we did have a 0 on there when it was Russia, and I went with Brazil. There we go. You win some, you lose some. Let me know how you do if you play along against me. Otherwise, and you want to watch another video or you want to play some more GeoGuessr, you can go on this one, that one, or you can hover over that and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Until then, who knows when it will be. I'll see you on the next upload. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.